Hi there, Dario Ponisi here. Great to see you again. So let's go in and play some guitar. Let's go on another joint adventure. We're progressing well on our journey from zero to hero. Today we learn two more major chords, which will considerably widen our playing possibilities. We'll also explore a bit more the three-chord song, the basic structure of rock music. But before we get there, as usual, I want to bring to your attention some things that might interest you. Of course, with a little help from our friends. The notes are 7, right?
Right. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
As we know them since the times of the Roman philosopher Boethius.
Ah, right.
Actually, though, there are 5 more notes.
Where?
Well, between A, C, D, F, and G.
Oh yeah, I remember now. We studied them in primary school. They called sharps or flats.
Exactly. They use this symbol for sharp and this for flat.
Got it. So we get A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, and G sharp.
That's it.
Why no sharps for B and E?
Good question. But I'll answer it later. And actually, we'll also leave the flats out for now. If you don't mind.
I don't.
Now, in our first lesson, we learned the names of the notes for each string.
Right. Eddie ate dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E.
Good, you started from the top string. So, using the same order, let's get to know all the notes on the first fret. From the E string then.
Okay, so I press 6th string, first fret.
There will be an F, because F is equal to E sharp.
Oh, I see. I'll move to the string below, the 5th string, or A, and press the first fret.
That is an A sharp.
Then if I press first fret on the 4th string,
you get a D sharp, as the open string is a D.
I'm playing a G sharp now, right?
Correct. Third string is a G, so that is a G sharp.
And now, on the 2nd string, I find...
That's actually a C. In other words, C is equal to B sharp. Let's do the last one.
Well, it's an F again.
Yes, because the first string is also an E. Let's sum it up. Pressing the strings from the top down on the first fret, we'll get
F, A sharp, D sharp, G sharp, C, and F.
You know that last time we studied the downstroke and the upstroke. In other words, downstroke, upstroke. Oh, you remember? Oh, good. Okay. So what I'd like you to try today is the doubling of the stroke. In other words, like this. Okay, being adventurous, you probably already tried this on your own, but do you remember well what we spoke about last time about the usage of the wrist and not the arm? So, in other words, if I use the wrist or the arm, it's a bit different, no? So you have the wrist is actually something that helps you, no? You have more ease and more speed, whereas if you use the arm, you will have more rigidness and also more fatigue, because at the end of doing this, you know, it's going to be really, really, really tiring, I can tell you. So remember this, please, and also feel free to send us any questions. You can write the questions in the comments area and we'll answer, of course, as soon as possible. So now let's get into something a bit more chunky, let's say, and that is chords. Welcome back to Chord World.
Thanks. Which one do we study today?
Which ones? As I said in the introduction, we'll go for two of them.
Okay, I'm ready. Starting from the bottom, place your forefinger on the second string, first fret. Then your middle finger on the fourth string, second fret. And your ring finger on the fifth string, third fret.
This is the C chord. All the sounds belong to this chord. So feel free to strum all the strings.
As usual, check for the clearness of sound in each string.
Now let's see the G chord.
Again, starting from the bottom, place your middle finger on the fifth string, second fret. Then your ring finger on the sixth string, third fret. And your pinky on the first string, third fret.
You can strum all the strings in this case too.
Why don't we use the forefinger as in the other chords?
Well, there is a reason, but I must ask you to simply trust me for now.
Alright, I trust you.
Thanks. Okay, so as we said at the beginning of our episode, today we'll study 2 major chords. And this will bring to the end what we call open chords. I will explain to you later why we call them open chords, but maybe you'll understand it already by yourself because you are really clever and intelligent. Anyway, we'll start with the chord of C. What I want you to do is to place your index finger on 2nd chord, 1st fret, as we did in the animation. You can see this, right? Then you place your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, like this. And your 3rd finger, your ring finger, you place it on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Okay, this is it. So, because all the notes, all the sounds we produce are into the chord of C, that is C, E, and G. So we have, you can play all the strings without any problems. So that's it. And this makes the C chord. Okay, now we go into the G chord. The G chord is actually an easy chord. As I said during the animations, as we said during the animation, I would like you to do this, starting with your middle finger, and you place it on the 5th string, 2nd fret, like this. You can see, right? Then your ring finger, you place it on the 6th string and 3rd fret, and you use your pinky, stay on the 3rd fret, but use the 1st string. Okay. So this chord too, basically all the sounds that you have in this chord are present, so you can play all the strings without any problem. Okay, now this index finger here, right here, what does it do? Basically nothing, but later on we'll study another chord, I can tell you even now if you want, where basically we use the 4th of the chord. I'll have to explain a bit later on, but it's just a very nice sound. Just look at what I'm doing. I'm gonna place my finger on the 1st fret and 2nd string, and I'll take it off. I'll put it in this way. You got it, right? So basically you can hear this in many songs. It's nice, just a nice effect. Okay, so basically these are the C chord and the G chord, which are also very nice if you play them together. G, C. Okay. Another thing that I can tell you, if you think about the chord of C, we have C, E, and G. G is the 5th note if you start from C. C, D, E, F, G. So this relationship between the 1st and the 5th note is actually very important. It's got also different names, but I'll tell you later because I don't want to confuse you very much. So basically this can be a good study for you to try to change from C to G. It's not so easy, but I think you can do it. And this brings me to the next theme. The next theme is the 3 chord song, which we already spoke about last time. But today we're going to try to put a structure, a different structure into this theme. We'll use easier chords, and that is the chord of A, that of D, and E, which by now you should be very familiar with. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to divide my song into beats or measures. Let's call them measures. Any measure in this particular tempo that we're going to use is constructed of 4, as I said before, beats. So for instance, if I take the A chord and I want to play 4 beats, that makes 4, right? Okay, so what we want to do is to decide that these 4 strokes, whatever you want to call them, we decided we call it a measure. So let's play 4 measures of A. 4 measures of A, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we add 2 measures of D. 1, 2. There was 2 actually. Sometimes my Italian comes out. I wanted to say due, but actually it's 2. Okay, so basically we have 4 of A, 2 of D, and then we go back to A, but we only play twice, 2 measures. 2. Then we add 1 measure of E. Then we go back to D. 1 measure of A. And 1 measure of E. We have 12 measures. We end with an E, and we're ready to start the same measure all over again, starting from A. So it should sound something like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so what we did here was put a structure into the 3 chords song, a particular structure that we're going to use later in the song you're about to hear to close our episode. It's the basic structure of many songs of rock and roll, but also many blues songs. So this will be very helpful for you in the future. And that's it. Have fun.
We've made it to the end.
Yes, let's celebrate with a song.
As usual, this time we chose a very famous song, right. Rock Around the Clock.
Rock Around the Clock by Max Friedman and James Myers. It was brought to success by Bill Haley and his Comets in 1952. I wasn't born then. Okay, also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. I think you will find a button around here. And also follow us anywhere, everywhere you want. When you find Joint Adventure, just follow us, because we need you to follow us. We're going very far, I think, on our exploration. So you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and you'll find a link in the description. So just do that, and we'll do a lot of things together. On Facebook and Instagram, you'll find videos and other interesting things. Yes, there are songs and little jokes and quizzes and things like that. So just go and discover what we have on Joint Adventure. So what are we going to do now?
Rock Around the Clock.
Yes, of course. All right. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your black rag song and join it hard. We'll have some fun when that clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around